Welcome to Ron Guth on Coins. Today I'd like to talk to you about Morgan silver dollars and one of the reasons, in fact the biggest and the best reason, that you should consider buying them in 2022. Now this is not a numismatic reason, but has to do with the inflationary period that we're in right now. Morgan silver dollars are among the most popular of all American collectible coins. There are many reasons to collect them, but there is a big reason to buy them in 2022, but I'll get to that later. Morgan silver dollars are impressive, beautiful coins. They have a classic, timeless design featuring a head of liberty on the front and a bald American eagle on the back. At 38 millimeters, they were the largest American silver coins at the time. The heft and feel of a Morgan silver dollar are unlike any coins being produced for circulation today. When you hold a Morgan dollar in your hand, you know that you have real money. Now, can you imagine having a pocket full of these back in, say, 1900 and actually using them in circulation to buy things for your family? Morgan dollars are readily available, which makes them very collectible. They were minted in large quantities from 1878 to 1921, so they make nice, affordable collectibles that won't break the bank. Most dates can be found in circulated condition for under $50. Now, there are a few dates like the 1889 CC and the 1893 S that are expensive. So if you wish to go for a complete set of dates and mint marks, you'll be looking at around $12,000 for a 96 coin set. That doesn't include any varieties, and that's an average of about $125 a coin. You can find Morgan dollars online at your local coin shop, but I recommend that you purchase them from a trusted source because there are counterfeits out there and more are coming into the market every day. For better dates, I recommend buying them first because they go up in value the fastest. For anything mint state or over $200 in value, stick with coins that are certified by PCGS or NGC or any respected third-party grading service, because they generally offer guarantees of authenticity and grade. Now here's the big reason, the number one reason to buy Morgan dollars in 2022. And like I said before, this is not a numismatic reason so much, but it is a reflection of what's going on in our economy in America today. Morgan dollars, simply put, are a hedge against inflation. What that means is that Morgan dollars are little time machines that can hold their value or go up during inflationary times. Now here's an example of what I mean. Today you can buy quantities of low-grade circulated Morgan dollars, like this one illustrated here, for around $40 each. The same coin, this exact same coin, was worth $30 a little over a year ago. What changed? Well, the coin itself didn't change, but the number of paper dollars required to purchase it did change. They have increased. And this is what inflation is all about. It's a devaluation of the paper currency. Now we see the same thing all around us today here in America. Everything seems to be going up in price. Gas for your car, energy for your home, the cost of housing and food. It really just means that our paper dollars are going down in value. If you had put $1,000 into a savings account a year ago, you would have approximately $1,030 today, assuming you could have even gotten 3% interest on your money a year ago, which really wasn't the case. It was less. Now, if you had purchased $1,000 worth of Morgan dollars, they would be worth approximately $1,250 today, based on the example that I showed you where a year ago they were $30 and today they're $40. Now that's a big difference. That means that you would have had more dollars today to pay for the things that are going up in price, which is what you need during times of inflation. In other words, you would have kept up with inflation instead of falling behind. If we look at an apocalyptic situation like hyperinflation, at that point, paper money will become worthless. In these situations, you'll need something that can be used to trade for goods and services. And that's where the Morgan dollar can be very useful. Because they are so widely recognized as real money made of real silver, Morgan dollars can be sold or bartered away as a last resort because everyone knows what they are. For regular transactions, the Morgan dollar is perfectly sized, just as it was when they were used as real money as dollars over 100 years ago. When I began collecting coins in 1964, I could buy Morgan dollars for $1.10 each. Uncirculated coins were worth only slightly more. A friend and I purchased a roll of amazing proof-like 1881 S Morgan dollars for $60 for the entire roll, or $3 a coin. But we had a hard time selling them for $4 each, but that's just an indication of what they were worth at the time. Today, those same coins would be worth hundreds of dollars each. By the late 1970s, uncirculated silver dollars rose to about $15, and that was about the same time that the U.S. Treasury sold uncirculated Carson City mint silver dollars for $28 each. Today, those CC dollars are worth well over $300 each. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. The future is unknown, but it is comforting to know that Morgan dollars have had a good track record of holding their value and increasing in value over time historically. In conclusion, if you are worried about inflation at all, which you should be, consider buying some Morgan dollars to help preserve your capital at this time. But here's a final warning. If we don't enter a period of hyperinflation, or if the economy turns around, the inflation that we're experiencing now could return to normal levels. That means that the value of Morgan dollars could actually decline. And in that case, if we're worried about that happening, it's important to watch the market to see how prices are responding to the general economy. There will come a time when it is time to sell. Now, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like videos like this about coin collecting and numismatics, please consider subscribing. I'll be posting new videos every week, so I look forward to seeing you again soon. But in the meantime, happy collecting.